getting things started. Making sure the stream quality is okay. Alright, looks good. Howdy, Monkey Man. And B is here. Now say wo. Got Yumi. Hello, I'm stored. Superior Cyber Godzilla. Bananarine says hello. Bananarine. It's like a superhero. Alright, so continuing. Looking on this page. So it's Jackie getting bigger. Crashing through Santa's workshop. It's already kind of working on some POV style images, or low angle, however you want to describe them. Merry Christmas, Rory. Feliz Navidad. Merry Krisumasu. I'm going to assume that's Japanese. Let me see. Also have started with Aphrodite growing. So I'll probably go back and forth between them. Also did her feet over here sort of swelling up to start. So I guess we'll start with this since it's on the thumbnail. Charles Buchanan says happy holidays. Thank you. Jaddy says hi. Firewolf's here. I'm not from the United States, but I'm somewhat good at English. That's good. Most people here in the United States are only somewhat good at English, so you'll fit right in. How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. Been mostly a chill day, mostly managing commission work. All the spots are filled up, so unless I have some unfinished business, I'll probably won't open again until the new year. Because I do want to take some time off to enjoy video games. This is gonna be awesome. I hope so. What's your favorite Christmas light color? Christmas light color. That's a hard choice. I'm gonna say white lights because they kind of look like snow. I like some of the lights that they have around the houses that they make them look like they're like little icicles hanging from the like the roof, like the edges of the roof. So yeah, blue and white, good color. But you can't go wrong with the rainbow twinkly lights. Those are very pretty too. Notice since this is all symmetrical, I can just copy the graphic and do like a mirror. There we go. Did you see my holiday AGW fan art? No. Let me take a look at that right now. Let's see. Ocelot, YouTube. I've been mostly on DA all day. Like I said, looking at commission stuff. Aw. Poor Will. But Rory looks nice in her winter sweatshirt. Or sweater. That's what I'm talking about, by the way. Hee. Thank you, Rory. Forgot the red stripes. No. I'm first going to animate it. And then when I'm happy with... oh, siren out there. Then when I'm happy with how the shape looks, then I'll add some stripes to it. But thank you for keeping an eye out on that, NY Tunes. The Power YouTube. What's up, guys? I'm good. What's up with you? I don't know if I should make the ankle go up lower or higher. Who the saw unspeakable things. Oh yeah, gotta put that little thing there. That was actually a commission. One of the first commissions that I took from our Deviant Art shop. And this one was really cheap because I already had all the, basically all the art assets for it. I think altogether that one was like 130. I think I'd be happy with this. Alright, so I'm gonna copy the shape here. Going to put it in another layer here. Going to make this all keyframes here. Make this into a mask. I'll start putting the stripes on the mask. What color did I pick for the stripes? Like pinkish red, reddish pink. Let's see how that looks. No line. Ooh, it's so pretty when you see it in symmetry. Beaker, you never told me you wore orange striped socks. You can't do that nerdy voice. It's so funny though. The giant cutie Jackie. Indeed, Flying Night Slasher. Tomorrow is my birthday, says Luis Miguel Suarez Barrios. I hope you have a happy birthday. Get lots of nice presents. And you're lucky that your birthday doesn't fall on Christmas. Because then some people might forget to get you, you know, a birthday present. You just get Christmas presents, but no birthday present. That actually was a plot in that Bruno the Kid show I was talking about yesterday. When someone mentioned Bruce Willis as a voice actor. Yeah, I was talking about that. That was like the first Bruno the Kid episode I remember seeing. And the plot of that one is that some villain who had his birthday on Christmas was upset that his birthday was overlooked, and I guess that was enough to turn him to a life of crime. It's like how all the Dick Tracy villains are bad guys because they were horribly disfigured and society just cast them aside. Will Macy and Aphrodite also be helping? I know her gal pals got something up their sleeves. Oh, yes, they will. In fact, let me see. I already have some assets prepared for Giant Aphrodite, and these are old assets of Macy and Jackie that I'm going to sort of reskin for the holidays. So just imagine a giant hand here and a Christmas, a Santa hat here. Someone actually recently commissioned me for another character in Jackie's pantheon of you know, gods and goddesses, which is one I hadn't heard of before. I think her name is Bia, goddess of force or strength. Well, that'll be another character that, and another sequence that'll likely be sponsored by y'all who are big fans of Jackie. Alright, I'm liking this effect. This is looking good. Let me try curve it up a little bit more to really accentuate how tall she's getting. Oh no. So we're doing a Beetlejuice thing now. Alright, so that means I probably have to separate the shapes. Let me try the middle one. Put them on separate layers. Let's see if that fixes the tweening glitch. Alright, yeah, that did it. Alright. I knew someone was gonna do that. I will not say it 2 more times, Beetlejuice. You can't make me. Leo from Commander Clark. Giant Toady. Giant Toady? Oh, Yo Gabba Gabba. That's where that's from. Kaz Kuiman. Hey, love the episode. Grande House. Hope the next episode won't take as long. It might take super long, Kaz, because I do kind of want to wrap it all up. I was originally going to do separate it into 2 episodes. But I want to kind of do it all in like one finale. Because there's going to be a fight, there's got to be a wrap up. So I had like a cute little way to wrap up the whole thing. So sadly that one's going to take time. I haven't even written a script yet. And plus we're getting so much closer to Jackie's next milestone video. Actually, this Christmas one was supposed to be... Oh, excuse me. This one was actually supposed to be our 300K special. But I think we're like 10,000 short. So had to plan something else. I decided to still do the to do this one with Jackie and getting bigger in Santa's workshop. But the other idea we're working with for Jackie does involve actually a new character we're adding to her pantheon, which I think I've mentioned here before. Hestia, the goddess of the domestic domain. So in other words, she's like the goddess of housewives. So going to give her like sort of some like some features you might see on mom cartoons. Already got a few suggestions from people on Patreon. I think you could imagine what kind of suggestions. What's me get? Oh, the cookie. Oh, I got tricked. I did say it twice. Alright, I'm not going to say it again. Renee Skunk. Yo, I'm here. I'm here too. This is, by the way, Renee, the Christmas project I said that I might need some music for. So maybe in a week when I have like like some more progress on this one. I'll send it to you so you could get some ideas, you know. You saw the time when the delightful children framed the K&D at Santa's workshop. Oh, that's a pretty good episode. I like that Santa tried to steal number 3's fries. Looking at Jackie's stockings makes me want to have some candy canes. Oh, that would be delightful. I like the rainbow ones the best. Like, it's a white candy cane with like blue and pink and yellow stripes. Those are really good. I used to get like variety packs that had some gross colors. There was one that it was like blue and yellow. It was like really great. I'll stick with rainbow and the traditional peppermint, I think. This is looking really nice. I have to do something with her chest. Let me see. We got CG Jo. Even in the snow, she doesn't dare to wear shoes. She was wearing stockings at least. That has to count for something. Someone did get mad at me because they did fan art of Jackie with like these really nice looking sneakers. But the joke is like she gets some subscribers and she grows a little bit bigger and the shoes get destroyed. She just likes to run around in her bare feet. Like Rapunzel. But at least she isn't pretentious about it like Peter Griffin, referring to shoes as foot prisons. Oh my god, what's all this? Jose, you gotta stop with the spam there, buddy. You like the pink crocodiles. I missed a bunch of stuff because of Jose's spam. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Keep in touch. I can do that. Catchy music. Yeah, that reminds me. I gotta add some of the new stuff to the playlist because Renee's made some. She's always making music for us. Hey guys, what's up? Also, Feliz Navidad and a Happy New Year. It's so early to be saying that, but yes. Nice work, Santa, get bigger. Indeed. Am I missing anything? Relevant elephants here. If there was anti-no wearing shoes protest, I would have my motor electric fire roller shoes and blow my dust pass by and say, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? We got Levi Fout, Lewis is here, Yosh, Jackie POV. Did I say Quentin Mitchell? Hello, Quentin. Kush and Chef Monkey Show. No worries. It's just been about 20 minutes, Kush. Will there be a Rapunzel video? Technically no. Only if somebody commissions that. But there is another OC that I'm working on who is somewhat inspired by Rapunzel, which I showed you the other day, Kush. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on, but I don't plan to do anything with Rapunzel unless someone commissions her through our Deviant Art Shop. I love anti-shoes. Yeah, someone was complaining the other day about socks, I think. Which, when I was a kid, I was definitely against socks, but I now see why they are important. Thank you, Kush. I appreciate that. Hopefully by next year I'll release some stuff for my OCs. I want to do more projects with them. And hopefully get some nice donations to make that stuff happen. Shoes are not foot prisons. Shoes are protection on the ground. Yeah, shoes are awesome. Especially if you're someone that walks around on rocks all day. Rapunzel must be very good at avoiding rocks. Because sometimes when I'm gardening, I'll, take off my shoes to not get them wet or covered in mud. And they always seem to find rocks. Let me see how that looks. Alright, this is looking halfway decent. Whoa, she's a giant. Yeah. No worries, Jason. I feel you making projects for your OCs is very important. It is. But yeah, like I say, if you all have characters you want to see all bigified or smallified, there's always my DeviantArt shop. Though next year I am planning to, I mentioned it yesterday, to have commissions open, like, sort of for seasonal projects. So January, February, mostly open for, like, Valentine's Day stuff. If anyone wants to do anything involving couples that are all lovey-dovey. Though on our channel we do have some strict shipping stuff. I had an idea where the golden flower that made Rapunzel's hair golden and long actually affected her entire body. Similar to Susan from Monsters vs. Aliens. Oh, that could be fun. I'm picturing her in her tower, and she got all giant in the tower. And Finn goes to save her and asks her to drop her hair. And when she does, it just like causes an earthquake or something when it hits the ground. Like just buries him. And like he climbs up her hair. And when he gets to the window, it's just like her whole face that he sees. That would be cute. Uh-oh, strict shipping stuff? Yeah. For example, on the channel, we're all about Lincoln and Ronnie. Which has upset a few people. There are some people on the channel that ship Lincoln and Stella. But to each their own. I played around with the shape, but now it's playing around with me. Tables have turned. I know one ship that a few of my friends want to make happen is Pomni and Ragatha. And then there's some other people in my friend group that are all like, can't female characters just be friends? And I just wait and let the evidence accrue. Alright, this is looking good. Alright, and 30 minutes. Maybe I could work on Aphrodite. I already got the fire animated, I think. This was like an old animation. I really liked the color effect on her hair. Hope I didn't miss anything. Growing and longer, like Incredible Shrinking Woman and Brace Face. Oh yeah, Brace Face did grow huge and hit the roof. Let's see, Nicktoons. How tall is Jackie? She's about as tall as the planet is wide, I think. Though she can switch size. I'd say she has a maximum size, which right now is about as big as Earth. But she can shrink down if she needs to. Did I miss anything else? You know who else saved? You know who else saved Christmas? My mom. I hope that's who you were channeling, Nicktoons. Quentin says shoes are important, so you don't want to step on thorns, or in Jackie's case, spiky buildings. Yeah, that would hurt. I remember someone doing some art of like a giant stepping on a building, and one was fantasy where like she just steps on the building and it crumbles. And then they did the reality, which was like if you tried to do that, it would hurt. You'd have like rebar. At least I don't get attacked for shipping cartoon with Lydia. Yeah, that's something from that movie. I'm gonna just say Beetlejuice because I want to do this rant. Yeah, my friend was complaining that Beetlejuice in the original movie that like he wanted to do some like he said it was like grooming or something like that with Lydia, that he was getting married to Lydia in the first movie. But the only reason he was doing that was, like he says, like he explains, it's like a green card situation. He basically wants a legal loophole so that he could come and go as he pleases between, you know, the netherworld and the world of the living. Like, he isn't planning to do anything untoward her. Just he wants some legal married status so that he doesn't have to wait for someone to say his name 3 times every time he wants to, you know, leave the world of the dead. Though I will admit, in the cartoon series, it was a little bit weird that it, you know, he's hanging out with a, I think she was like a teenager. She was like in middle school, I think. So they did kind of do that also with Molly McGee. I guess with Molly McGee, there's no secrets. It's like Scratch became, you know, friend of the family. And Molly was kind of the one that turned the curse against Scratch. They got some weird similarities between the Ghost and Molly McGee and Beetlejuice. I love Muscle Man. Yeah, he's pretty great. A friend of mine does a really great impression of him. Aphrodite has a belt with a heart. Yeah, because she's the goddess of love. The hearts would be right here, so it's not showing. Well, maybe I could put like the little top part of the heart here. But I think her chest is going to be covering up the heart in this part right here. Jackie. I'd say she's lesbian. I'm glad that Aphrodite could return just to help out. I'm going to say she's helping because maybe Santa sometimes helps her with Valentine's Day. Beetlejuice rocks. Love that freak out face. Oh, when I was a little kid watching the animated series, his like scary faces, like I never liked seeing them. I'd like look away, like, oh, this is too scary, too gross. And of course, in the cartoon version, they really went over the top with his scary faces. I hope I didn't miss anything. Just be glad they're not trying to step on giant Legos. Classic gag. Aphrodite in pink Christmas dress. Looks very good on her. How was your weekend? Asks Air Owl. A typical weekend. Did some work on animations and stuff. Game night with friends. That's always fun. Church on Sunday. Getting Christmas decorations up. Enjoying seeing other people's Christmas decorations. I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, but when I was taking a walk around the neighborhood, I did notice that someone put up a very cool looking, like a giant skeleton. A giant skeleton wearing like a Santa outfit. So for a moment, I thought maybe this lazy person just left out their Halloween decorations and put like Christmas stuff on it. But then I remembered that Nightmare Before Christmas is a legitimate Christmas thing. I think it's more of a Christmas thing than a Halloween thing. It has to be. I think I see way more Jack Skellingtons around Christmas time than I do around Halloween time. Muscle Man freaking out on his own story. I like when he does when he freaks out. He does like this weird whining, squealing sound that's like beautiful. I'm trying to think of my favorite Muscle Man episode. It might be the lottery one. It just goes so over the top in that one. The white elephant one is pretty good too. A lot of really great episodes with Muscle Man. Should read the original script. Beetlejuice was originally going to be a serious horror film. And the main character was going to be an incubus type demon. I could see that. I mean, change up the script maybe 2 or 3%, and you probably got a good horror movie. Is Aphrodite pansexual since she's the goddess of love? I haven't really thought about it. I had to say, probably bisexual. Oh, I forgot to read your... It's showtime! Sorry, Firewolf. I love a holiday idea. Oh yeah, someone did commission a holiday idea with a gift. It was Amity opening a gift and loses inside of it. Which I think is the best possible option. I don't know if they celebrate Christmas on the Boiling Isles. I kind of want to make Luz passed out in the gift, though. Animator, has anyone commissioned the appearance of Eros, son of Aphrodite? Because Eros is very underrepresented. Sorry, Trey. So far, only ones that I got planned is Hestia and Bia. I think the director is Tim Burton. Yep. Good old Timmy boy. If I were Pac-Man, I'd eat power berries and a growth berry to make me giant. Back in my day, Pac-Man didn't have growth berries. He just had regular power berries and he ate ghosts, and that was all we needed. Oh, and I guess he also had fruits to give him like more points. No one cares about points anymore. I think the last Pac-Man game I got really invested in was that really weird one on the Super Nintendo. It's so weird. It's like you're someone with a slingshot that's prodding Pac-Man around town. like shooting at him to get his attention or to make him go one way or the other. I mean, it's a very unique game. But it's just so weird. Got any good Christmas plans? Asks Lewis. Christmas plans? Nah. I mean, you know, besides like hanging out with family on Christmas. Maybe hanging out with friends on Christmas. Finished most of my Christmas shopping today, actually. Oh, no, can't show off your legs like that. It'd be inadvisable. Oh, maybe watch a few Christmas movies with my friend who really likes movies. There's one that did look kind of interesting. I think it's called Dear Santa. But I think the kid is dyslexic or something, so he accidentally writes a letter to Satan. I think that's the premise of it. And it stars Jack Black. I kind of want to check it out because things with Jack Black's kind of hit and miss, you know? He's like really great in Jumanji. He's really great as Bowser in the Mario movie. But then he gets flack for being Claptrap in the Borderlands movie. And I guess for being Steve in the Minecraft movie. I don't know, I'm kind of hopeful for Dear Santa just because, you know, it's Jack Black, he's rock and roll. It's his jam. And definitely got to watch some, you know, some Christmas movies I watch every year. Like Home Alone, Grinch Who Stole Christmas. You know, I might actually want to try doing like a Grinch marathon. I don't think I've ever watched all the Grinch movies back to back. So it'd have to be the original Grinch, the Jim Carrey Grinch, and the Illumination Grinch. Is that all the Grinches? And I mean like Christmas Grinches. I don't want to see the Halloween special Grinch. Batman Forever. I never watched that show. Don't worry, I'll find a way to. It's a pretty good show. Mars Attacks is my favorite movie. Dang, Mars Attacks. Space Jam's pretty good. I liked Mars Attacks too. It had some funny moments. Konnichiwa, Naruto. Nice afro she's got. Yeah, I love it. Might be one of my favorite hairstyles to see on characters. Especially when they get super big and poofy. You know, she's Aphrodite. She needs to have an afro. So my favorite parts were the general getting shrunk in the mech part. Oh, for Mars Attacks. Oh my god, that poor general. Those Martians were such jerks. Oh, jeez. Didn't they do like bowling using the... was it Stonehenge or was it the Easter Island heads? It feels like that's something they did. I know they were like super jerks to all the monuments on Earth. Everyone who hated Hades' portrayal in Clash of the Titans being a villain. He wasn't always a villain. He used to be wise. I feel like the only Hades that matters nowadays is the one from the video game, because that game is so much fun. I just know Home Alone is going to be on TV again this year. Hope you enjoy it, Lewis. So in the movie, Hades was tricked and cheated to rule the underworld and the dead, and to be hated for all eternity. So it's understandable why he is the main villain. He's kind of like the Beetlejuice of Greek mythology, you might say. Oh my god, were they trying to do like an homage or like something like that with Beetlejuice? There has to be some comparisons on the internet between Beetlejuice and Hades. I'm going to 2 Christmas parties, and one of my family members' birthday. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of parties. Home Alone's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good to know. Disney Plus. Danny is Home Alone. That could be interesting. Danny setting little traps and David setting them off. There was this movie, I forget what it's called. It's the one where it's like Die Hard, but it's like with Santa. And the little girl in that movie tries doing a Home Alone. Like she sets up this bowling ball trap and all these other little traps. And like the villains that get hit by her traps, they get like brutally hurt, and I think she kills one of them too. It was pretty amazing. I think the only Home Alone trap Danny would have issues with is the tarantula trap. Because she's very scared of spiders. She's got that arachnophobia. Alright, we're coming at an hour, and I think this looks pretty good. Might actually do something with her face. Maybe scrunch it up a bit. Oops. Zeus has fathered so many children out of wedlock and without consent. I'm going to stop right there because I do remember some stuff that he did from when I was learning about Greek mythology. If I remember correctly, he became a swan, I think, and made sweet love with a lady swan. So that's Zeus for you. Alright, that's a nice effect. Should do something with the chest too, but could do it real quick. Makes me want to make fan art of one of the Loud Sisters facing a giant prehistoric spider. Expected once, you know. A giant prehistoric spider? Don't remember that reference. Quit transition right now because workforce is too stressful. Only I learned baking, cooking, my favorite language, piano, animations. Those are all good things to learn. I need to get better at baking. I'm so bad at baking. I have to get like the like that the Pillsbury stuff, or what is it? It's like that sugar cookie log. I don't know if they still make those, but like it's a sugar cookie log, and you just dough with like a Christmas symbol on it, and you cut up the dough into like little cookie shapes, cookie pucks. But there's so much science involved in baking. When it comes to food stuff, I just mostly stick to like grilling. Because unless you're like trying to do something very specific with grilling, like there are people that swear by, you know, you have to do this with the grill, you have to do that with the meat, blah blah blah. It's pretty straightforward. Meat, spice, you throw it on the grill. The 3 judges of the underworld are his children as well. Aww. You know, at least he has his kids with him. It's bring your daughter to work day every day. Who is your giant goddess in mythology? Greek, Chinese, Irish, or Japanese? I don't know too many gods or goddesses. But I do kind of like the idea of like giant, strong Norse women. So maybe I'd pick something from like a Viking. Like a Viking pantheon. It's probably because the Dear Vikings episode of SpongeBob is my favorite episode. Tell me again, Helga, about those remote hot springs. Your Majesty, a letter for you. I don't know why, I just love that accent. It's so good. Now I kind of want Jackie to have a roommate who's like a Norse goddess. Like someone she knew in college. I love how they portrayed the Viking chieftain in that episode of SpongeBob. Everything about that episode is perfect. It's the perfect episode for me. Yeep. Yeep's hide and seek says game over. Alright. Changing the subject, the Earth's rotation is slowing down, but it will continue to do so until it stops rotating on its axis. Well, that's not going to be bad for us. It looks like the villain from the Powerpuff Girls. Are you talking about Sedusa? Nice legs. Indeed. Maybe we should add a little bit of sheen to them. Animator, for the last time, Viking means pirate. I'm fine with that. Although I guess I shouldn't say Viking gods, I should say Norse gods. I guess I just like that accent that they use on the SpongeBob episode. And this is Gordon. No, shoot. This is Olaf. And this is Olaf. 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 And Olaf. So let me guess, that means you're... That's right, Gordon. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. We'll past an hour. Just gonna take a look at the progress. And I'll see if I missed anything. Sorry if I missed a comment. In fact, it was before. It was actually the Vikings who discovered America. Yep. I know that one. Vast majority of Scandinavians were called Northmen. Did I miss anything else? Jim Carrey's Grinch is the best. You know what? I'm going to check them all out, and I'll see. I still think the original one's the best, but maybe there's something I missed from the Jim Carrey one. I miss John Candy, says Lewis. Don't we all? I think the first John Candy-like thing I saw was Camp Candy. One of those old, cheap shows they showed in the morning before school. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Lewis. Alright, and really quick, Aphrodite. So that blank spot there, that's going to be like close up of her feet. She grows a little bit. Watch out for that white box butt. Oh yeah. I always forget I have a little, my little cartoon mascot on the side there. Only Christmas movies I care to watch are Christmas Carol and Klaus. Yeah, I think that one's becoming like, if it's not already, like probably the most watched Christmas special every year. It's just so beautiful and wonderful. And it has the voice of one of my favorite stand-up comedians, Norm Macdonald. He plays a small role, but a memorable one. Also, Vikings would not be speaking English. They would speak Norse. I feel ya, but still. Should I mention what Columbus actually did? No, he was terrible. We know that. That's why a lot more people celebrate something else on Columbus Day. I believe that is Indigenous People Day. Alright, lots of fun topics today. Enjoyed talking with you all, answering questions. But I am going to call it a night. Hexen. Hey, Hexen. They speak how the Lost Vikings speak. Oh, classic game. Alrighty, so next time I'll stream probably be on Tuesday. It's either going to be more Jackie or maybe I'll work on some of the commission stuff that I got over the week. We shall see. Maybe I'll do a poll or something on Monday, see if there's anything y'all prefer. Alrighty, y'all. Have a nice night. Thanks for dropping in. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace.